guys, Chris, aka Wood here. We're going to talk to you today a little bit about tape. You might be wondering where my buddy Jason's at. That'd be metal. Well, this stuff's so good we taped him to the desk, so he can't move today. But instead, in his place, we've invited Mr. Tape Right, our automotive tape specialist. Good morning.
Hey, Tris, how you doing?
Going?
Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about Jason.
I'm not. It's good to have change.
Yeah.
But anyway, today we're going to talk about the KlINGSPOR Gold Standard Tape. Stuff is fantastic. You want to learn more? Hang tight. We're going to make a little tape for you.
Stay tuned.
Okay, guys, we're here in the spray booth, taping up the headlight on this car. We're showing some of the cool benefits of this KlINGSPOR Gold Standard tape. Look how conformable it is to the odd shapes of that headlight and the odd shape of my head.
And it is oddly shaped.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Mr. Tape Right.
You're welcome.
So not only does it work well against those odd shapes, but it's also very resistant to solvents, water-based and other chemical solvents as well. So, as well as UV. So you can leave it out in the sun for a couple of days without worrying about the tape messing up your paint.
Yeah, and if I had to mention anything too, Chris, the types of paints that this tape works with are both the solvent-based paints and the water-based paints.
Fantastic. So my biggest question is, why don't you have a roll yet? Hang on.
Get yours today.
Yeah. We'll talk to you more about some of the other benefits, so hold tight. So we're still here in the paint booth. Tell me some of the benefits of the heat ratings on this tape.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. The extremes for the KlINGSPOR 777 are 230 degrees for 1 hour bake cycle, which stacks up against the competition very well.
Yeah.
You probably want to apply the tape though around 50 degrees or above, so you get good adhesion to your substrate.
There you go. And one of the really cool things is, you might have noticed, I've been pulling this tape back and forth. It doesn't transfer. So you get good solid adhesion from the tape, and you don't lose any of that when you peel it back.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's real important. That just shows right there that after a car has been baked and the tape's been applied, that you're going to see the adhesive stay bonded to the paper and remove cleanly.
Yep. Not naming any names, but there is competition that just don't do that.
You're right. It sure is.
Anyway.
Tape assistant. We need rolls. Woo! Thank you.
Okay, so what we did was we decided we wanted to test how well this tape held up to the elements. So we took the boss's car, don't tell him, and we taped this up about 3 days ago. And we've had freezing weather, and it's been raining last night, and so it's pretty cold. And it's been outside. So we've had all those elements all wrapped up together for the last 3 days.
Don't forget, Chris, that the tape will last 10 to 15 days UV resistant.
I'm just glad you didn't forget. And so that's something you to remember as well. So hold tight, we're going to show you how well this demasks from all these different materials. Between metal, glass, plastic, skin. Hold on. It peels off plastic. No residue. It peels off glass.
Hey Chris, that's not bad for 3 days out in the freezing temperatures.
You got that right,
in the
Mr.
North
Tape
Carolina
Right.
sun.
Yep. It peels off paint. Well, actually it doesn't peel off paint. It peels cleanly off paint. No residue.
Beautiful. Nice job, Wood.
And it peels off skin. Look at that. You saw how well it did on everything else. Some people have asked, well, how well does it do on back tape? As you can see, it does pretty well. Still on there. All right, now watch. What we're going to do is we're going to apply a drop of water to each of the tapes, the KlINGSPOR Gold Standard and a competitor, and we'll see which one holds up the best.
All right, let's see if I can get this right. There's a drop.
It's a big drop.
There's a drop.
Now watch, and in just a few minutes you'll see the results. So if you notice, the competitor got tired of waiting on us to soak through, so it turned tail and it drained away. KlINGSPOR Gold Standard wins again. You know, I noticed when we were playing with this tape today that this stuff's pretty strong.
It is, Wood. With the KlINGSPOR 777, it's 28 pounds tensile strength, and that competes with just about every product that's out there on the market as far as a medium grade tape. Most of the competitors are somewhere in the 28 to 30 pounds, and that's how much pressure it takes to break the tape.
Well, not only is it pretty strong, but it seems like it's wound on here very tight. You know, I noticed that the diameter is a little smaller.
Well, it is. It really is. It's a 55-meter roll or 60 yards. That is the exact length, and that matches industry standard of all the other products on the market.
So what you're saying is it has the same amount of tape as everybody else. It just looks smaller because it's wound so tight.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And that's part of the technology that we have to wound the tape with the latest and greatest technology.
Well, if you look here, you can see, I mean, I'm trying to squeeze this just pretty tight. And very little movement to it. So that just shows the rigidity and how tight it's wound. Now, the competition, however, you'll notice there's quite a bit more give. And, well, as we've seen from other tests today, KlINGSPOR Gold is just the way to go.
It's the winner.
Well, we appreciate you guys watching today.
Tape assistant, let's have some rolls.
Woo! Well, I'm Wood. This is
Tape right.
Mr. Tape Right.
Signing out.
Till next time.
See
We
ya.
miss you, Jason.